YouTube, what is up? Pocket Profit. Come on, you guys. I hope you guys are having a great day. So we are hanging out in the garage. As you can still see, I got crap everywhere from the garage sale still. It is what it is. But hey, what's going on, Naomi? Um, 1 second. I was gonna go wait till tomorrow to go live and everything, but I figured I might as well go today. I got nothing really going on until the football game, which we all know is coming up pretty soon. I got the hiccups. I thought I got rid of them, and they're still there. So a little annoying, but hopefully they'll go away soon enough. Otherwise, you guys can laugh at my hiccups going on here. But anyway, I wanted to drop in and say howdy. See if you guys had any questions really about just trying to make money quickly. For the most part, what you can do to, you're short on a few things. A bill came up. What are you going to do? How are you going to pay for that bill? And kind of discuss some quick ways to, God, I got those hiccups, for something that came up that you just didn't realize or didn't have money for at that moment. I really want to get rid of these hiccups, but it is what it is. So we'll wait a couple seconds here. Naomi, if you want to share this out to anybody, I would appreciate it. I'm going to do that as well quick while we're waiting for a few people. If you guys are here and watching, go ahead and get something in the comments so I know that you're here. I'm also going to share this out and see if I can't get some other people in here hanging out, asking some questions, all of that stuff. So I'm going to do that really quick. You guys help me out and do that as well. And hopefully I can get rid of these hiccups that don't want to go away. I thought they were gone. And of course, right when I start the stream up, they're back. So it is what it is. We get this posted in a couple groups. And then we'll go ahead and get started from there. So, anyway, Naomi, how are you doing? How are things? Let me know. It's been a while. I know. But for sure, post that. Do that. Get a couple of these out there just to get some people in here asking some questions. All that stuff. So, anything you guys want to ask or anything you want to discuss, get it in there into the comments real quick. So I'm going to get a couple of these things posted and share it out, and then hopefully we get some more people jumping in here. So I do see you do have something there. I will read it. I have my computer over there, and then on my phone it's closer so I can read your comments, but let me just get these posted out, and then we'll go from there. So hopefully you guys are all doing really well. I will post that out. Good. And then one more thing here. And we'll go from there. It is what it is. Like I said, I just was hoping we can get some bunch of people in here and hanging out and having a good time. So, all right, let me get to your comment there. I'm great. How about you? I'm doing good. We are just, you know how it is, reselling, selling things, making money, trying to flip products, trying different avenues, different things. So a bunch of different stuff going on. So what's going on, Wade? Thanks for jumping in here. I appreciate it. Hopefully you're having a good day. Make sure you guys hit that like button. It does help me out a lot. Also, we're trying to get up to that 1,000 subscriber mark as well. So if you are new or haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification. So when we go live like this, you will get notified. So Wade, if you got any questions about anything about reselling, get them in the comments and we'll go ahead and discuss that. Right now it's kind of just doing a Q&A about how to make some quick cash, how to sell some stuff and make some ends meet, whether that's, an extra 20, 30, 40 bucks, fill the gas tank, get to work, all those things and what you can do to do, catch up on a couple things, or you want to go to a concert and you're like, I don't have an extra 20, 30 bucks. how do I quickly make that? So we're going to discuss that a little bit. We're going to try to get some more people in here before we go ahead and get started. So make sure you guys share this out, get some people you know in that might be interested, or they just want to hang out with somebody talking live on YouTube. I don't know, whatever people are into. But if you do have a question outside of that topic, whether it's reselling or anything, get that in the feed, and then we'll get started here in just a second. Harris, what's going on? Thanks for jumping in here, Serenity. How you doing? Hopefully you're having a great day. We're gonna do a little Q&A, how to figure out how to get some quick cash. Like I was trying to say, got a quick bill to pay. You want to go to a concert, stuff like that. Things that you can do to make a little bit of cash real quick. So Wade says, I'm hungry. Yeah, I'm hungry too. It's a big Super Bowl day, so I will be making food. I'm going to be a slob today, ribs and all that other good stuff. So I'm going to eat a bunch of stuff. So, but thank you so much for jumping in here. You guys keep hitting that like button. It does help out a lot. I'm going to share this out a couple more places, and then we can go ahead and get started. Hey, what's going on? Thanks for jumping in here. Hey, what's up? I appreciate you guys coming in here and writing some comments. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification so when we go live just like this, we can go ahead and get into it. All right. Where am I from? I'm from Minnesota, out in boonies. The town I live in does not even have a stoplight, so we are out here. We out here in the middle of nowhere. So yes, but we resell, and that's what I do full time. So we'll go ahead and get in here. Give me one more second to get this shared out a couple more times to a couple places. Get some more people, just like you guys, some cool people in here, and we can discuss how to quickly make a little bit of cash for whatever that bill you got to do, or that thing that you want to do, or the thing that comes up. Any of those things, we will go ahead and talk about that. All right, let me post that. All right. That one's submitted. One more. You guys keep getting those comments in there. If you have anything you want to discuss or talk about, go ahead and do that. Let me post that. That one. All these groups, man, they tell you, they make you have to submit, and someone's got to approve it. So it makes it a little harder for when you go live, because people are busy doing other stuff, and who knows when they're actually going to approve it and get some people in here. But make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe if you are new as well. One more. Do I have another one? One more. If you guys help me out, share it out to anybody that you think might be interested in how to make a few bucks real quick, and do that as well. So, all right. Good enough. But let me get back here. Say what's up. How's everybody doing? Where are you from? Okay. How's your life been? It's been good. Just busy reselling and doing all of it is always a consistent. It's always consistently asking for time. So we try to go live. We try to make videos as soon as we can, when we can. So definitely been busy. How tall is you? Just under 6 foot. Anyway, so appreciate you guys coming in here. Make sure you guys do hit that like button. I would appreciate. Share it out. Get some other people in here, and we will discuss it. So we'll wait like 1 more minute, 1.5 minutes to get some more people in here, and then we'll move on. So. Hey, my hiccups are gone though. That's important. That's a good thing, right? The hiccups are gone. But okay now. All right. I do. All right. So we'll go ahead and get in here and discuss this. So obviously, if you guys have questions about anything, whether reselling related or whatever, get them in there, and I'll try to get back to them and read them as we go. So we are going to talk about how to make some quick money for whatever, whether it's a small bill, you need some gas, any of those things. How do you do it? What's the best way to do it? some cash rolling in. So the first thing is know your area. So are you in a big city, a big town? Are you in a small town? Is it Minnesota where it's winter and all the other things? Keep that in mind when you're thinking about everything. So one of the quickest ways to make obviously a quick sale or a quick amount of cash is selling something you are no longer using or is no longer needed really, and that you don't use it that much, or you don't wear it that much, or you'd rather have a full tank of gas instead of said item. So the biggest and quickest way to make some cash is to sell something you already own. So you already have the item, the investment. You're not going out obviously to spending money to make money, whatever. You had already done that. So the first thing would be look around your house, look around your room, the garage, whatever the case may be, and just see what you have. So, it could even be something that's off season. So a good example would be like right now here in Minnesota, it's winter, right? It's ice fishing is what's going on right now, but you might have summer equipment, whether that's, a certain fishing pole, tackle, anything like that. And right now, I know I'm not going to be doing any summer fishing until summer, obviously. And I don't care. I would rather sell that and I can buy it again later, because right now I have a need of gas tank. I got to pay a bill. I got to do something where I need 20, 30 bucks, something of that nature, where it's better to sell that now, and then you can figure it out later when it comes to summer if you need a new pole or something. So that's a good example. So look at that. It might be something you might not want to get rid of necessarily because you enjoy like fishing. I'm just using that as an example, guys, but fishing, but you don't ice fish. You just have summer stuff, and it's winter now. You're not going to use it till summer. So you can sell a few of those items and recover them later down the road when it gets closer to summer. So so that's an example. Another example would be like clothing. I know ladies and guys do it too. We buy a bunch of stuff and we never wear it, or we buy 5 or 10 items of the same thing because it's different colors, but we find out that we don't really wear that red one very much at all, so that can be something that is brand new, let's say with tags, or you wore it once and it's just something you don't use, and you can set that aside and start making a little pile. Clothes is a really good one, you guys. A lot of times you either outgrow it, or you get smaller, you lose some weight or something, you so on and so forth, and people's sizing and everything is always different, and you go up, you go down, you don't need, you need. It's winter, so you need hoodies. It's not summer, so you don't need tank top. You know what I mean? All those things kind of go in line. So think about it that way. I would just go through your closet and do a kind of like an inventory and go, I don't wear that. I don't wear that. I don't wear that. I don't wear that. Put that in a pile. So you got some summer fishing stuff in the winter. You got a pile of clothes you don't wear, so on and so forth. And there's a good little start. Another thing you can do is electronics, you guys. They are so good for selling. Old video game systems, anything like that, anything that has value is something you can sell to get quick cash. So now we kind of discuss what to look for, what kind of items, whether it's a vacuum, fishing equipment, clothes. Even you guys sometimes like you buy 10 lotions because they were on sale and you've used one in the last month or two. You know what I mean? Like things of that nature where you can get $2 or $1 a piece back for them. Just anything that holds some sort of value that you think other people might want. So that's just kind of a general rule. Look for things you're not using. Go through your already inventory of clothes. Look at your seasonal stuff that right now isn't going to be used, but it has value and you can recover it later, like fishing equipment for summer, certain lures, things like that. And then electronics, whether it's an old Game Boy, or you bought that, I don't know, tablet that you really don't use, or you bought that MP3 player, iPod thing that you don't use anymore, or you haven't used. Look for those kind of items and kind of get them in a pile. Okay. Now, how do you sell it quickly? How do you actually get the cash? So I know you guys you should know this already, but if you don't, just your local market stuff. Okay. Like especially if you live in a big city and stuff, Facebook Marketplace is so simple to sell on, and anyone that uses Facebook can do it. So that's where I'd go first with any of those items. Look at the retail price of it, and kind of depending how fast you need the cash, how quickly, how old the item is, what your value to that item is, whether you care or don't care about that item, kind of plays into it. So let's say you find an iPod from 5-6 years ago, and you look up eBay prices or something, and they're $40. Okay. Now you got to also think there's fees and stuff if you were to sell it on eBay. So if you want a quick sale, you're going to sell it for $25, $30, right? If you want an even quicker sale, you're at $20, whatever the case may be. Now that thing might not have any more value to you because it's sitting in a drawer. It's been sitting there for 2 or 3 years, but even a reseller that's going to do it and put it online will give you quick cash for that item just to get you through, whether you're getting gas or you got to pay a little bit of a bill or you're short here, something like that. It's very easy to just let go of an item that you haven't touched in 2 to 3 years because you don't use it. Why? Turn it into cash, put that gas in your car, get on the road, keep moving. So things like that. And you can do this on Marketplace. You just list it. You just go ahead and that's where I'm at. And you can have them come to you if you want. You can meet them if you want, but make sure you're in a safe place or whatever. But I have people meet here at my house all the time, whether I'm selling a dresser or a frozen store set thing, whatever the case may be. But if you price it well enough, you can get that quick sale, get that gas in your gas tank, and be on to work or whatever that next day. Especially, like I said, if you find like an electronic that has more value online and someone can actually purchase it from you and flip it for a little bit extra online, like it's sometimes worth selling it for cheaper just to be done with it and let somebody else do the work of making the extra $5-10 online, especially when you're in need of filling the gas tank, need some groceries, so on and so forth. There's a concert coming up I want to go to. So Facebook Marketplace is huge and super simple, and it connects you with everybody. And you might run into where you list an item and even post it on your personal feed to your friends and your family and so on and so forth, and they purchase it directly from you as well. And it could be someone that lives right down the street, and they'll walk right to you and say, hey, I know Susie who's selling this iPod, and they text you saying, hey, I'll take it, and quick sales. So let me catch up on the million comments real quick and see what craziness you guys are coming up here. Let me catch up. You guys are going crazy in the chat, which I do appreciate you guys just doing whatever you're doing in the chat. But if you do have any questions or anything you want to discuss, get that in there as well. So let's see. Oh man, you guys have been going nuts. We ain't paying attention. That's all good. I just appreciate you guys here hanging out and doing whatever. So oh, I just read that one. You deleted it, but that's all right. I'm Pocket Profit. That's my actual YouTube name and everything else. So it's me. Is it frozen? It's not frozen on my end, so maybe it's on your guys's or whatever. I don't mind a little trolling in there. It's no biggie. So anyway, but so yeah, I mean, that's just kind of a real basic, some information that's really simple to do that you can apply to anything really. Craigslist is another one. Yes, I do. I do remember you. It's been a while. But yeah, so that's a real quick, easy thing that you guys can do just to make it $20-$30, fill up the gas tank kind of deal. So heck, I've even seen sometimes where people will put like groceries or other things, that they spent their last $20-$30 for groceries or whatever, and they ended up buying an extra, I don't know, formula, or they bought an extra pickles. I've seen people list that stuff online. It's crazy what people will put on like Marketplace and things of that nature. But things sell like crazy all the time on there. So that's just one real quick one, you guys. I wanted to give you something you could take and you could use it right now. If people are going to be watching the Super Bowl today, and you have an extra folding table or a couple folding chairs, something like that, where someone might be having a party and they need an extra folding table, and they're like, crap, am I going to, they might just check Facebook real quick on the Marketplace. And if you got one that's $10-$15 instead of $30-$40 in the store, they might be willing to come grab it from you. And you actually might live closer to them than the actual Walmart, Target, or wherever you're going to buy that chair or that table from. And there's quick cash, boom, boom, something like that. Or whatever the case may be. I would definitely highly recommend looking around your house. So let's go down the list. You're going to go around your house, find clothing. You can post that on Marketplace, and lots of jeans, shirts, pants, whatever, shoes. Those might move a little slower, but depending on what people are looking for, that could go quick. And the pricing, $2 a piece, whatever. You don't wear them anymore, so who cares? So clothing. Next one is, outdoors equipment. Whether it's fishing or, seasonal stuff like ice fishing to summer fishing, anything like that, knives, anything, jackets, certain sporting gear, whether it's, you're going motorcycling, I don't know, anything like that. And then highly, highly recommend look for any electronics you don't use anymore, whether it's video games, iPods, old phones. Whenever you get an upgrade, like you got the new iPhone, now you have the other one, the one you had before, and then maybe you saved the one before that. Sell that for $50-$60. You've just been holding on to it for no reason because you didn't know what to do with it. So things of that nature. I know it seems like simple, but a lot of people don't realize they have a couple $100 in value of items that they can move quickly with a Facebook Marketplace, a Craigslist, a Letgo, whatever the other ones are, where you don't have to do shipping. You don't have to worry about certain fees or anything. You just post it and sell it, and now you got gas for tomorrow to get to work, or so on and so forth. So that was a quick little ranty video just to let you guys know that you have options. If you run into that issue, you can do some stuff that can supplement you just till you get your regular paycheck or whatever the case may be. So I'm going to check the comments quick. I know it's a lot of you guys just going back and forth at each other, which is totally fine. I'm going to check and see if there's any actual questions or anything you do want to discuss quick. Otherwise, I'm going to get off and I'm going to move on and do some other stuff today as well. So let me check, and then we'll go from there. So let's see. Are you into cryptocurrencies? I am not right now. I know there's potential for them, and I totally understand the reason behind them. I do. It's just I haven't done enough research, and I haven't really done enough to where I feel good about like putting money into it yet. Because when it comes to anything with that, you have to like understand that to make it worth something, like everyone's kind of got to be behind it in a way. I don't know if that makes sense or not. And so, like, I can see where it would make sense, but it's going to take time for everything to transition to it eventually. If it ever becomes, the thing, like a credit card, but it's still connected to a bank or a debit card, and it's still connected to some sort of like monetary value of pieces of paper, which is bills of money, right? But it's backed by like treasury and the government and stuff like that. So it will take a while even for the transition in that way. So getting in early, yeah, like I could see, I put a few bucks in, just kind of, you never know. It's kind of like a gambling thing. You hope it pays off or whatever the case may be, kind of like with Bitcoin did for a second, and then it came crashing down again. It's to get to that point of value. It's like, it has to be widely accepted and widely used and understood by people what it is, if that makes sense. So I get it, and like I should do some more research on it and just get some just to have it, so I can be like, I got some, but it is a whole nother ball game of stuff. So that's a good question. I appreciate that. Thank you. Let me see. Is there anything? So that was a good question. The cryptocurrencies. Checking a house, and they tell you to pay rent, and when you pay it, you get 2 to 3 months off it, or do you pay each month? So when you get, I'm trying to read this question. When you get a house and they tell you to pay rent, and when you pay it, do you get 2 to 3 months off it, or do you pay each month? Well, if you're paying monthly, you pay per month. Depends on your structure, I guess, for your renting, whether it's per month, if you pay a couple months at a time, stuff like that. That is completely up to your thing. But normally it's per month, per amount agreed upon. So, but if there's anything else, like I said, it is a Q&A. If there's any other questions on how to make some quick cash, we went over, discussed how to make some money really quick, whether it was just fill the gas tank, get some groceries, whatever. And it was basic, find stuff around your house, old electronics, old equipment, old things you're not using, clothing, and use like a Facebook Marketplace, a Craigslist, or a Letgo, or any of those places where you can meet up and get cash in hand for that item without worrying about eBay or Amazon or shipping or any of that stuff and that kind of realm of stuff. So if there's no other questions, nothing you guys want to talk about, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to get out of here. I'll wait a couple seconds. Maybe we'll try to hit that 30-minute mark, which is in about a minute and a half. So, yeah, I do appreciate you guys coming back and jumping in the comments. Anything that you guys do in the comments really actually helps the algorithm. So whether you're listening to me, fighting with other people in there, it all actually counts, I believe, in a good way to the channel. So make sure you guys like this video. It looks like quite a few of you guys did, and I do appreciate that. If you are interested in coming and fighting against each other again in the comments, I guess I can't really stop you from doing that for now. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, get notified when we do go live, and then you guys can come hang out again. So about a minute left. If there's anything else you guys want to discuss, get that in there. Like I said, the football game's coming on at about 5:30 for me. So I'm going to go start making dinner. I don't know. I thought about doing another video here a little bit later, but this was just a quick shot Q&A. Hey, how's it going kind of deal. So, but if there's nothing else, it doesn't look like I'm seeing any other questions jump in here. So I think we're going to end it here. So yeah, look around the house, look for inventory, use Craigslist, use Facebook Marketplace, get the things listed, get them sold, cash in hand, even if it's undervalued, but you're not paying fees or shipping or anything. Take that cash, fill up that gas tank, get some groceries, go to that concert, whatever you need that extra 20, 30, 40 bucks for, just get the items listed and sold. So that's all I'm going to talk about that right now. So I thank you guys so much for coming in here, watching this video, and I appreciate it. So like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notifications, get notified, and I'm out of here, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Pocket Profit out.